So there's two kinds of problems you're going to get. You're going to get problems that have all the numbers and letters gunked together like this one. And you're going to get problems that have minus and plus signs in the middle. The way you deal with them are different. So do all of one type first and then all of the other types so you don't get confused and start mixing up your rules. This is the easiest kind, but in the basement we have an issue. We have a 4 and a parenthesis. So we got to get rid of that parenthesis. Who does that 4 belong to?
The 2ab.
Everybody inside the parentheses. So we've got 24 a to the 5th b squared over 2 to the 4th is 16, a to the 4th and b to the 4th. The first thing we look at is the number. In your calculator, you can put 24 over 16 and hit math enter, and you should get 3/2 as your answer. Everybody know how to do that. You're reducing 24 over 16, and both of those numbers are divisible by 8, but your calculator will do it for you, okay? If you were to get 1/3, a 3 goes downstairs. If you were to get 3, a 3 goes upstairs. So whatever it is, you put it where it goes. Don't mess with that. Now you look at the A's and you say to yourself, where are there more A's?
Up top.
How many more are there?
1.
So you've got 1 A up top left. Where are there no more B's?
On the bottom.
Downstairs, right? How many more?
2.
So you've got 2 B's downstairs. And you're done.
So then find out.
When you have pluses and minuses between the terms, this whole thing has to stay together. So I like putting parentheses around them and not separating them. You cannot cancel an x squared and an x squared because there's one in each side. You can't do that. So the first thing we're going to do is factor everything. And so in the first one, what times what is 16 and added together is 8? What times what is 16 and added together is 8?
4.
So it's x plus 4, x plus 4. Now down below, does that have a common factor that we can pull out of here?
2.
We can take out a 2. Okay? Now over here we're going to flip this guy because when you do division, it's keep. You keep this guy the same, you change it to multiplication, and you flip that guy on its tail. But let's look at this one right here. What times what is -8 added together is 2. So it's going to be x minus 2, x plus 4. Now you have flipped the guy, you have factored everybody. Now we're going to be canceling fools. Remember these parentheses, it's all or nothing, okay? So this guy here can go with this guy here. And this guy here can go with this guy here. So your answer is going to be who's left upstairs?
X plus 4.
X plus 4. And downstairs is 2 and x minus 2. And leave it exactly like that, factored. So when they give you the two fractions like stacked on top of each other, that's a division problem. It's the top fraction times the reciprocal of the bottom fraction. And then you factor and cancel the way you normally do. Now let's look at this. Let's look at x plus 2 and 2 plus x. Are they the same?
No. Yes.
They are the same. But let's look at x minus 2 and 2 minus x. No. Those are not the same. But if you have one of these upstairs and one of these downstairs, you can cancel them, but you leave a -1 in their place because they're opposites of each other. If one is 6, the other one's going to be -6. You understand?
So that top number.
Whenever the two are reversed with a minus in between, you have to leave a -1 in its place when you cancel them. You can cancel them, but they equal -1. Because think about it. 3 minus 2 over 2 minus 3. What is 3 minus 2?
1.
What is 2 minus 3?
-1.
See how that equals -1? You have to leave a -1 in its place.